Okay, so we're going to use the magic eraser tool instead of the regular eraser tool to get rid of the background. And it works really well because the magic eraser tool, which has that little sparkly stuff going on behind it, unlike the regular eraser, um, it knows it knows what colors you want to select. Just by clicking on a color, an area, it selects the surrounding similar colors and erases them. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So if I click, it erases it just like that, all of that. So it works really fast when you have a background that's fairly similar or easy for it to work with. So that depends on your background. But one thing I did not forget or did not remember to uncheck was this contiguous button, because right now it just selected all of the area that was like connected to it, but it didn't get this middle area and then the area between the slats. So if I go back in time, if I Control Z it and then I hit or uncheck the contiguous option in the tool options bar here, then it should get rid of everything pretty much. Let's see, I might have to up the tolerance. Let's see, if I say 40, will it be better? Oh yes. So if, for example, the tolerance is similar to the wand tool, like if I have, let's go Control Z, if the tolerance was 5, then it would take a much smaller sample of the colors that are similar, and see, in this case, it just gets rid of a smaller variety of the blue background. So if I want to include more pixels and more variations of the color, then I have to up the tolerance. So let me go back in time, and I think 40 did a good job. And the nice thing about contiguous is that it removes it from all parts of the picture. And in some cases, maybe a little bit too much. Like it's starting to take it from the floor here. In our situation, we're going to remove the floor anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if it starts taking away some pixels from the actual table, then that's a problem. In this case, it's fine. And the thing about anti-alias over here is that, see, for example, if I don't have anti-alias selected and I try it again, you get a sharper, jagged edge. It looks like a staircase across your image, and that does not look good. I don't know why you would ever uncheck anti-alias, but there must be a point in time where you would. Otherwise, they wouldn't have it as an option. So, but I always keep it checked. Okay, so I'm going to go back in time and do the same thing again. Just click and magically all of my background is removed except there's a little piece there. Oh wow, okay. Now it's selecting way too much, so I'm going to go back one. And then this is where they wanted to introduce the book. When I say they, the book introduces the regular eraser tool and in block mode. Because when you're in block mode, it has a very sharp edge. And if you hold down Shift, you can erase in a straight line. If you don't, it's just like freeform. It's how steady you can hold your mouse or drag your mouse around. But I love holding Shift because my hands are not necessarily that steady. And also another thing that's cool is, for example, in there's a long row that we need to erase right here. And if you want it to be straight, you can click once and then hold Shift and then go to the end of the row of pixels that you want to erase and click, and it just erases it like that. There's a little staircase thing going on here though that I'm not liking. And another thing is, right now my eraser is very small, but if I hit my little bracket keys on my keyboard, I can make it bigger. So, oops, try something. I was gonna try to increase the size of my block brush, but it doesn't really work like that. So if I get close enough with the block tool or the block eraser, then what I can do is move back to my brush, and this is really cool. If you hit your brackets, the right one makes the brush size bigger, so you can erase a lot at once. And then if you want